For this assignment, I've chosen Yusaku Kamekura. Page 1 of the assignment. Page 2 of the assignment, sourced text. Yusaku Kamekura was born April 16, 1915. Kamekura was born into a world at war, right in the middle of World War I. As he grew up, he developed interest in graphic design. When Kamekura graduated high school in 1933, he went on to study at the Institute of Architecture and Industrial Arts. From there, he went on to study under Yusaku Kamekura, a Japanese photographer. Here he learned more about constructivism and Bauhaus methods of design. His career eventually led him to work on the branding for Nikon, developing poster advertisements for the camera company. Alongside that, he also worked on the team behind Nippon Camera magazine. Pages 3, 4 and 5 of the assignment are images of Kamekura's work. When looking at Kamekura's work collectively, his use of minimalist graphics and unique blend of Bauhaus-influenced designs mixed with traditional Japanese aesthetics makes his work seem timeless. His use of abstract patterns and placement of text gives his designs a beautiful composition. Kamekura is best known for the posters he created for the Tokyo Olympics event. He created a timeless modern design. Kamekura said, "I drew a large red circle on the top of the Olympic logo. People may have considered that this large red circle represented the Hinamaru, but my actual intention was to express the sun. I wanted to create a fresh and vivid image through a balance between the large red circle and the 5-ring Olympic mark. I thought that it would make the Hinamaru look like a modern design." Another one of Kamekura's Olympic poster designs featured the start of a race. Kamekura was the first designer to employ photography for the Olympic posters, using split-second photography, which was quite difficult back then. Another one of Kamekura's poster designs was for the world's first fair, being held in Osaka, Japan. This fair celebrated peace and prosperity. Kamekura's design featured a vivid use of colours, featuring a cherry blossom in the centre. His love for bright contrasting colours is on full display here. There's also another version of the same poster which features a muted yellow colour with a red cherry blossom. Pages 6, 7 and 8, Mind Maps. Theme 1, Japanese Culture. Japan has a fascinating culture with the deepest traditions dating back thousands of years. For example, people, religion, social conventions, sports, food and drink, origami, samurai, cherry blossoms, art and anime. Kamekura implemented his culture within his designs along with a mix of Bauhaus. Theme 2, Japanese Minimalism. Japanese minimalism is born from the country's Zen Buddhist tradition and its embodiment of less is more. Japanese minimalism rejects modern consumerism and aims to keep life, and in our case design, as uncluttered and simple as possible, much like Kamekura's designs. Theme 3, Japanese Typography. The Japanese language is very complex. It has over 2,000 characters. Another element of Japanese typography design is the use of brushstrokes. Kamekura combined modernist principles and typography within the Japanese cultural heritage. In conclusion, Kamekura uses Japanese culture, minimalist design approach, and simple typography to create his wonderful designs. Page 9, Brochure Naming and Mind Maps. These are some ideas I had for my brochure name. Page 10, Reflective Text. Yusaku Kamekura is a true pioneer, having more than half a decade of experience in the design world. Kamekura played a significant role in shaping the modern graphic design of Japan, with his unique blend of Bauhaus-influenced designs mixed with traditional Japanese themes and aesthetics, creating colourfully contrasting minimalist designs. His designs included a wide diversity of products, such as posters, logos, packages, books, and page layout. But his most memorable and best accomplishments were in posters. Kamekura created his own style of designing with his use of uncluttered, solid shapes and colours. Kamekura was rewarded as Japan's most important designer of the 20th century and was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1993. Kamekura was passionate and a dedicated designer, and that shows in his work. Kamekura has changed the concept of graphic design and its position in society, and his legacy will live on forever.